What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel. It's your boy Elijah. So I know it's been a while, but I'm back. So today I want to talk about Solrise. So it is a way for me to make an investment fund, basically running a fund for anyone on this channel, anyone watching. But it's a decentralized fund management tool. It's called Solrise and is built on Solana ecosystem. This is really cool because it is essentially like the ETF or like you would the index fund in the stock market, but this is built in the cryptocurrency market, so you don't exactly have to risk your investment into one asset. You can essentially invest like you would the S&P 500, but instead on crypto. So it is really interesting, so I thought I would talk about it today. So you're probably asking, oh, but Elijah, you're not a financial advisor. How are you able to, or how is anyone able to easily just create a fund out of anywhere, right? So but you're not a broker for the person investing. You're simply an advisor in a sense, or so that kind of contradicts itself, right? But looking here, it says the only universal license requirement for a hedge fund manager is an ordinary business license. Because hedge fund managers are not regulated as brokers, they do usually need the Series 7 license until they engage in trading on behalf of customers. However, since a hedge fund manager is in the position of acting as an investment advisor, they may be required to take the Series 65 exam and obtain a Series 65 license. But it is up to state law, and that is done in that format. So essentially, it is not something where you have to go to university for a long time. I'm guessing it looks like something you could take an exam of. I think it's 130 multiple choice questions. So it's relatively about economics, finances, and a few things. But anyone can get this license basically. So you can essentially run a fund on Solrise if you are able to take this exam, pass the test, and get your license. So what you're doing here is really simple. So just coming to a Solrise page here, you can see it's two sides of the market again. One side is for fund managers and the other side is for investors. So you get hedge fund level returns from your capital with a click of a button. So it's super simple for anyone that just wants to invest and close their eyes and not worry about the money anymore. That's a strategy that people currently use right now when they invest in the S&P 500 in the stock market, because you don't want to worry too much about each stock and how they go. You just invest in the overall market and hope for the best. So the interesting thing about this is it's decentralized. So the way that you enter the stock market is different from crypto, because at a click of any button at any time you could always exit the market. The market is always open. There is no closing time. So you can essentially invest or uninvest from the cryptocurrency market at any point, and no one has control over your finances because it's decentralized and it's democratized finance. So you have complete control at all times of your assets. At all times. And the interesting thing and amazing thing about being built on Solana is the low transaction fees, one, and the insane transaction speed. So that takes it to the next level, because you really do get to access your funds in real time with relatively low to zero fees. So it's amazing. It's truly amazing. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right into it and show you here. So okay, so I connected a wallet, but in this case, if your wallet wasn't connected, you just click connect wallets here. So I'm gonna use a Solflare wallet, web wallet. Okay, always make sure you check the websites and the locks. Make sure you're on the right website. So okay, you have set up your Treasury first. Deposit at least one USDC to create a fund. So we're going to go ahead and initiate a Treasury. So initiate Treasury. So I have 147. So we're going to go ahead and start with 100. I understand the risk of investing and trading and interacting with DeFi protocols. Solrise is not liable for any losses incurred on the platform because you are investing in cryptocurrency. So this is the case here. And as you see, this is the fees that's going to be taking. So Solana 0.01, which today with Solana at $147, 0.001 times 147. So right around 14 cents, 15 cents for this transaction fee to put $100 here, compared to Ethereum, which don't get me started there. So let's approve this. So boom. Okay, so we have $100 of USDC sitting in this treasury right now. So what are we gonna go ahead and do here? So we want to create a fund is what we want to do. So this is my treasury. It only has this. So now I want to possibly buy one of these. So I have to see how I can diversify this, because I don't want it to just be this, right? So let's figure it out. Nope, I do not want to reject it or eject it. Okay, wallet disconnected. I'm going to reconnect my wallet. I don't know why it did that, but bear with me. Okay, for managers, again, create a fund. Okay, so this is, I'm going to create Maktub DAO. Next step. Okay, performance fee. So if you're a fund manager, basically you can set a fee, take a fee out of whatever the profit margins is of your investment group, and it's transparent versus like you're not seeing what happens. So whatever the fee is, it's a smart contract between the investment fund manager and the people on the other side that's investing in this fund, right? So the fees are transparent because it's a smart contract handling the fees. It's not going to, I don't have access to your funds at any time, your profits at any moment, or not even just me personally, but anyone that's a hedge fund manager. That's why this product is so amazing, because it's super, super transparent to invest in something that you see and know that the person doesn't have access to your funds. It's just sitting on the blockchain network and something called staking and smart contracts. So it's just a mind-blowing way to protect your assets. So let's go ahead and go here. We're going to do the minimum fees here, which is 5%. So fees cannot be changed after creating the fund, which is one more thing here. The performance fee is charged to investors on realized profits when they exit a fund. When they exit a fund, that's another important thing. So if you don't exit the fund ever, it looks like you don't really ever get charged a fee. It is transferred to your treasury in the composition of fund assets to the investor exits with. So your performance fee share is 75% and 25% to the protocol. You can increase your share by staking SLRS. So it looks like 75-25, which is super interesting. So we're gonna keep our eye on that. Okay, so looking here, all configurations are permanent because it's a smart contract. Once it creates this smart contract, we're not changing it. So this is something that's super, super important to know. So make sure you keep an eye on what it is. So, okay, create the fund now. And again, the fee is 0.004 Solana, which is 0.004 times 147, right around 50 cents, 58 cents. Okay. So here we are. I have $99 because I just created this, or this right here. This is Maktub DAO. The fund value is $1, and it's currently USDC to create, that we just used from the treasury. So now we're gonna create, you know, a bunch of different possible items inside of this. Okay, so fund composition, I see that here. So we're gonna go ahead and see edit, add tokens. Okay, so what tokens do we want to add here? Ethereum, and we're going to why does Solana look weird? Solana and Serum. Radium too. Radium is an awesome decentralized exchange. It's working hand to hand with Serum. So I do think they're both long-term projects, but I think they're going to be super, super important when it comes to what the idea of decentralized exchanges are supposed to be. And if Solana works out in the fashion that it should, Radium and Serum are going to be keys. Because at the end of the day, as people progress through this, no one's going to be sitting too much on Coinbase. At least, Coinbase is great. Don't get me wrong, Coinbase is amazing. But I think the future of this all is decentralization, even when it comes to exchanges and how you're managing your finances. The missing piece is user experience, but I think it's trial and error until we get there. So I'm interested in investing in that idea at least. So it's a very long outlook, but I think it's amazing. Okay, so this is our pool of investment here: USDC, Ethereum, Solana, Radium, Serum. So we're going to go ahead and add more dollars to this. So I'm going to invest the rest of the $99 here. And as you see, we're going to approve that, and it's going to go all the way through. Oh, transaction failed, insufficient funds. Okay, let's do 98 maybe. Maybe that's OD. Let's try again. 98. Confirmed. Okay, so I guess you can't empty out your treasury. You always want at least one USDC in treasury. So okay, we have the fund now. So Maktub DAO. If y'all are out there and you want to invest in Maktub DAO, you can transparently see what I'm investing in, and you'll be able to see how much my personal wallet has in here as well. So this is my wallet. You can see clearly how much I'm personally investing in this same idea. It's not like I'm misleading anyone here. And when it comes to this, this is just an easy way for anyone that's watching me that wants to invest in the same things that I invest in to also invest into it, but be on a decentralized network. So I don't have access to your funds, and you don't have access to mine, but you can transparently see what I'm investing in, and you can see how much I have invested in that same thing. So it keeps things transparent between all of us, so that's that, and that's what I want to talk about today. So peeps, if you are interested in learning more about this, I'm going to drop links to Solrise Finance so you can check out the fee structure. Really do your own research when it comes to this. It's just an easy way to create an ETF is what it looks like to me. So do your research always. I'm going to drop the links to everything that I looked at here. But anyway, if you'd like this video, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. If you're interested in hedge funds at all, make sure you go research this thing and go check out why this thing is dope. And it's going to change the game when it comes to hedge funds and disrupt the entire way we invest and continue to manage our assets or protect your futures. So anyway, it was your boy Elijah. Thank you for stopping by and watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Don't speak to no one but the facts to the masses.